Frutiger Aero, an aesthetic born from optimism, glowing glass, glowing skies, and the promise of a beautifully digital future. But now, what is Frutiger Aero? Where did it even come from? Why was it made? When was it made? And who made it? And I'm gonna get through all that in this video. So sit back, relax, get a snack, whatever, and enjoy this video. Frutiger Aero is a design aesthetic popular from the mid-2000s to the early 2010s, characterized by a blend of technology and nature, often featuring glossy surfaces, bright colors, and skeuomorphic elements. It's a nostalgic look that evokes a sense of optimism about the future of technology and its harmony with the natural world. If you don't know what skeuomorphism is, skeuomorphism is a design style where digital elements mimic the appearance and functionality of real-world objects to make them more intuitive and familiar to others. It's essentially about using design cues from physical objects to guide interaction with digital interfaces. Frutiger Aero originated from the early 2000s user interface design, particularly Windows Aero and Frutiger font. And if you don't know what the Frutiger font is, it's basically like that font that you'll see on like public transport places, so for example like airports. Good example, it's famously used in signage at the Charles de Gaulle Airport, as well as the Oslo public transport system. Anyways, Frutiger Aero started to gain more popularity during the time Web 2.0 was starting to come through, alongside the Y2K. Y2K stands for year 2000. It was roughly spanning from the late 1990s and early 2000s. It is associated with like fashion trends, so more of like low-rise jeans, metallic fabrics, and vibrant colors. It was also marked with a blend of technological optimism, as we said earlier with Frutiger Aero, and also has pop culture influences. Quite interesting as well, a little bit off topic, but whatever. There was also something called the Millennium Bug, and according to Google, the term Y2K initially referred to the year 2000 problem, a potential computer issue where systems might misinterpret the year 2000 as 1900, which was apparently causing malfunctions. So basically, in short, Frutiger Aero came during the rise of Web 2.0, which was reflecting optimism and was shifting away from the darker, more chaotic Y2K style toward a brighter, more natural and hopeful future. This section will be very short. The man who made Frutiger Aero is a Swiss man named Adrian Frutiger. He was born on May 24th, 1928, and unfortunately died on September 10th, 2015. Okay, so I had to change my mic because it sounded weird in the editing. Anyways, Frutiger Aero was designed from 2004 all the way to 2013. So that means it was like released from 2004 to 2013. But fun fact, since this section is way too short, the term Frutiger Aero, its name actually came in 2017. It was named by a woman named Sophie Lee, and she is from the Consumer Aesthetic Research Institute, to describe this visual trend. So, final question. Why was Frutiger Aero even made? Frutiger Aero was created as a visual response to the minimalist trends of the late 1990s and early 2000s, aiming to create a more optimistic and approachable digital experience. I just wanted to add this bonus. So, the question is, what happened to Frutiger Aero? Why is it all just so boring now? Why is it just a flat little box? Why is it just... what happened? The answer to that is because for some reason it declined due to the rise of flat design and a shift in user interface preferences. And my theory is that since this was all so new, okay, people start to actually like the flat box thing more than Frutiger Aero. So now what I believe is going to happen is that Frutiger Aero is now going to come back and then it is just going to keep repeating itself, essentially. That's basically what's going to happen. So people miss Frutiger Aero, it's going to come back, and then it's going to go, and then people will start to find Frutiger Aero boring and miss the old flat designs, and the flat designs will come back, and the cycle will just repeat itself. So yeah. Well, thank you guys very much for watching. If this video entertained you, or if it was a good video, please make sure to like and subscribe. You don't even have to subscribe, but I would really appreciate it if you leave a like, a subscribe, and yeah, and if there's anything that you want me to do something and do a video on just ask in the comments and I'll give it a try. So yeah, thank you for watching, have a good one, see ya.